Phase 2 is very similar to Phase 1. The missions are slightly harder because it's the second wall. But they're pretty much the same because once again, there's an all Jedi and there's an all any. If you have these 3 characters relic, you can do this mission. I don't know how difficult that is.
Enemy saboteurs have damaged our vehicles.
Once again, Holdo and Shock T. And Holdo. Okay, I'm going to put Holdo here just because that's guaranteed to polish that off. And who are we missing over here? Rostigo. Okay. Okay. And then, oh, who are we missing up here? Rostico. Yeah. Alright.
Our troops have received back to injections.
Okay, so a C-3PO and a Visas, or... Is that? Oh, Rostico and Visas. Okay, well, Rostico should be going to that other place anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and put my C-3PO here. And then hopefully people will fill that one in first. And what's over here? Visas, okay. Alright. Let's do the missions here first. Right. Since this is the only, because once you get to the second wall onward, you can't use Gear 12. So I'm gonna go ahead and do. Right. Okay. I'm gonna do that again. Hopefully we do a little bit better than last time. I think what might not have.
Skywalker has entered the battlefield.
Because of the way that gas works, where he increases cooldowns, he might not be able to revive anybody ever, so long as I'm consistently putting out AoEs, increasing Watt's cooldown. Also, I think the way that his revive works is it chooses a random person to try to revive, and if it's one of the people that was stacks, then nothing happens. Let's try to finish him off. Because they increase each other's stacks, in case you didn't know that.
Take out that turret!
I think he has some kind of taunt. Apparently he can't. We can't increase his cooldowns.
Commanders on the battlefield.
Go. Alright, let's do... It's not a bonus turn, but it's damage. It's not much. Alright, now we heal everyone. What's his turn? Okay, it's forever. Okay, that should be fine. Do it. I don't think he'll survive.
I'm off to more important battles.
Get out of here. 4 out of 4. Yes. Okay, so if you have gas and you can spare him for that mission, that could be the way to do it. Just make sure that his cooldown, because it shows you what their cooldowns are up there. Okay. And then this is light side any. Since we already did the special mission for this territory that requires Galactic Republic, we can now use Galactic Republic down here. So that's obviously much more consistent than what do you call it? Than the nest. Even when it works right, it's only a 2 out of 2 or a 2 out of 4. Let's do. Yeah, and it's more consistent than CLS because once again, even when that works, it's like a 2 out of 2. Like they still eventually gun somebody down, and it's they know who to go for.
Commander Skywalker has joined the battle. Try to keep up. General Kenobi has entered the battlefield. Let's hope he's brought a plan.
Save it. That was its big hitting move, and it missed. That could have really messed things up, because like that could have... I don't know if it would have killed Kenobi, because he's pretty thick, but... Could have done some serious damage.
Droid, knock him down! Turrets, take him down!
So logic would dictate you'd want to go for this guy so you can do AoEs, but we don't really have any AoEs on this team, so I'm going to go for Droideka. Just do that.
Destroy that turret!
He's technically non-combatant, so he just disappears.
General Grievous has entered the battlefield. Do not engage unless absolutely necessary. We've got droids!
Like a game of chess. Okay. And then once we get to 1 star down here, which is happening very slowly, but if we do get to 1 star down here, we'll dump everything else up here. Since I already know everything else is going here, I'm just going to dump now. Alright. Alright. Gonna do the All Jedi. Yeah, Katarn with Jedi doesn't really make sense in territory battles. I don't know why they put that into his
Mr. Yoda
Omicron
has
because
joined the battle.
it's
Fall
kind
in,
of
men.
useless. Let's do this. How many does he have? 6? Okay, so that'll be 1, 2, and then that'll be 1, 2, 3. So it's not enough. If I can rip turn meter. Alright, and the reason I do that is so that we have a Grandmaster's training out right before we go to Ultimate because that resets the cooldown.
A leader is commanding their forces.
Okay, so it's Geonosians, so it's bad, but it's Poggle lead, so it's not as bad as it could be. And the most dangerous person on their team is already gone, so... I mean, obviously, this is a Galactic Legend, so... You wouldn't expect it to have problems unless it was going up against the hardest... Like, the hardest lineups, and this is not a hard lineup. But still, it's always nice to see things go that cleanly. Especially in territory battles, because it's just garbage. Or Geonosis territory battles, I should say. Hoth wasn't really that bad. Alright, what do we got? Alright. And you already know what's about to happen. Oh, that's right. I don't have to go for him.
The rending of flesh can be educational.
Let's push back turn meter.
Spin ever downward. Swarming, terrified insects.
Your future becomes ever bleaker, while I grow stronger.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, you sure you want that, honey? Let's get rid of you. I don't want...
You cannot stop what is to come.
Oh yeah, let me just point out that since this is Geonosians, if this had been any other like team, like a team that's not incredibly powerful in territory battles, like this could have been a 1 out of 4. Like CLS would probably not make it through this. Oh, well he's ability blocked. Because when he's not in the lead, I think he doesn't... I think in the 4th wave, even if he's not in the lead, he still has immunity to ability block, but... Since this is only wave 2, they're not as generous with that.
Entirely new fears await you.
I see all that will be. I see your deaths.
Like, none of this is really matters because they're probably not going to get another turn ever again, but like you can never just assume that the battle is going to go exactly the way you expect it to. You still have to like remember in the back of your head, you have to play the flowchart of like assigning priorities to things. Like, just in case they do get another turn, you got to be thinking about this kind of stuff. So like, yeah, if they never get another turn, then it really doesn't matter what order we kill them in, but if they do get another turn, we're gonna wish that we killed them in the right order, so. You know, I've just had one too many surefire wins go south because I got too greedy.
Look out, it's Major Malevolence! General Grievous!
We have to get him out. Like, I am much more worried about him than Commando. So why is Sniper Droid more scary than Commando? Commando has the buff harvesting move. That's how its damage is determined. So it could go for someone like this, but that wouldn't matter because you can't prevent revives. But if you went for like this person or this person, that would prevent revives, and that'd be bad. But Sniper Droid can prevent revives. Yeah. Sniper Droid can prevent revives, and it's based on... Oh wow, instantly defeat target enemy, which can't be evaded. So yeah, now that he's at 25 plus, he can just delete someone immediately. Okay, I should have been a little more careful. Should have made sure we were completely topped off before I did that, but it ended up being okay. Alright, so hopefully we can top off before Grievous gets another turn. Because basically every time Grievous takes a turn, he gets max health equal to the number of droids on the team. It's like 5%, he gets extra max health. So he's going to do more damage every single time he takes a turn, because I think he includes himself in that, and he definitely includes this droid here, so. Alright, we lived it, so. It doesn't really become, like, Grievous doesn't become scary until the very, very last phase, phase 4. And even then you can still win, even without Kyle Omicron, so. Yeah, the thing that I am most afraid of with Mon Mothma is Geonosians with Brood Alpha in the lead. Because that team just, like, there is nothing you can do. There is no amount of turn meter train you can get, like, to shut that down. Eventually, Brood Alpha is going to take a turn, and he's going to cleanse everyone off, and they're going to run a train on you. And it's like, yeah, you're probably, eventually their train is going to run out of steam because they can't gain turn meter, and you're going to get to go again. But it's like, it's a question of, can you actually bring yourself back once that happens?
You seem to want to die. I can assist you.
All right. And so ships much easier in this phase because I know that I can't win, or I know that the chance of winning is like even lower than it was here, and even there.
We've sabotaged the Separatist vehicles.
So we're just gonna dump. Let's see, can I do? Let's do that, and then do that, and then hopefully someone else will be kind enough to donate that. What are we missing? Why does it say? Oh, 3 out of 10, 4 out of 6. Okay. So one more Y-wing there, a Y-wing there, a shuttle there, and a vulture droid there. Okay. And then, all right. So the overview. This phase is very similar to phase 1, where we just 1-star this node, and then we just dump everything else here to get it closer to a star. I don't know why we have so little. Like what happened? We did 90 million and 20 million. What happened? Like yeah, we'll still get there. If it takes us day 2 and day 3 to beat this, we'll still get here, and we'll still be able to do the Commander Mooney mission. But then if that happens, then that means we only have 1 day to get this, and we won't go here at all. Okay, 9 was the most we ever got. Okay. So that must have mean we've gotten 3 stars on that middle node on the right side. Okay. Overview, it doesn't look like we have a whole lot of GP to spare. It looks like it's just going to be all in down here and just do the missions up here. But like we really want to get a star here so that we have 2 days to complete this, and so that we can actually start making progress on the middle. Get 1 star on each of these instead of just 1 star here. I'll see you on the holotables.
Where are you going, soldier? A command post has been lost, but not the battle.